8. Hestal Cargo Master Load Securing System. Load securing has always been one of the least glamorous and most dangerous parts of trucking. Climbing into trailers, throwing straps over high cargo, balancing on uneven loads, it's a recipe for injuries and wasted time. The Hestal Cargo Master flips that entire process on its head. Instead of workers climbing up to the load, the system brings the load securing hardware to them. Mounted directly into the trailer roof, the Cargo Master uses a guided roller carriage system that allows straps, nets, or tarpaulins to slide smoothly along overhead rails. Operators stay safely on the ground, clip the straps into place, tension them, and move on. When not in use, everything retracts neatly back into the roof, keeping the cargo area completely clear. This isn't just about convenience, it's about compliance and safety. Fewer falls, faster loading times, more consistent load restraint. While pricing varies depending on trailer type and configuration, fleets using curtain siders or fully enclosed trailers often see it as a long-term efficiency upgrade rather than a luxury add-on. It quietly turns one of trucking's most annoying jobs into a fast, controlled, almost elegant operation. 7. Freightliner MirrorCam System. Side mirrors have barely changed in decades. Big, bulky, wind-catching slabs of glass that still leave blind spots exactly where you don't want them. Freightliner's MirrorCam system feels like the moment trucking finally stepped into the future. Instead of traditional mirrors, slim roof-mounted cameras feed live video to high-resolution screens inside the cab. The result is immediate: a wider field of view, dramatically reduced blind spots, and far less neck strain from constantly leaning forward or twisting around to double-check mirrors. At night or in bad weather, the system really shines. Infrared support and hydrophobic lens coatings keep visibility sharp even in rain, fog, or darkness. There's also a hidden benefit: aerodynamics. Removing large mirrors reduces drag, which helps improve fuel efficiency over long hauls. When paired with Cascadia's advanced driver assist systems, MirrorCam doesn't just feel like a tech upgrade, it feels like a genuine safety evolution. It's one of those inventions that makes you wonder why trucks didn't go camera-based years ago. 6. BPW, Active Reverse Control, ARC. Reversing a trailer is one of those skills that separates experienced drivers from everyone else. And even pros still sweat tight yards, narrow streets, and crowded depots. BPW's active reverse control takes that stress and dials it way down. Instead of locking trailer axles straight during reversing, ARC actively steers them. The system uses an electro-hydraulic steering unit on BPW self-steering axles, automatically guiding the trailer when reversing at speeds up to about 10 km per hour. That means smoother backing, tighter turning circles, and far fewer stop, pull forward, try again moments. Tyre scrub is reduced, damage risk drops, and parking becomes quicker and more predictable. At around 58 kilograms, ARC adds very little weight and installs as a plug-and-play system. For fleets operating in urban environments or high-traffic logistics hubs, this invention isn't flashy, but it's transformative. It quietly turns one of trucking's most stressful tasks into something almost calm. 5. Harsh H10 Hook Loader. Versatility is everything in modern transport, and the Harsh H10 hook loader turns a single truck into a multi-role work machine. Designed with a 6-ton lifting capacity, the HH6 allows operators to load, unload, and tip containers ranging from roughly 3.8 to 4.3 meters long, all without additional vehicles or complex equipment. The hydraulic hook mechanism can be operated directly from the cab or via optional remote control, making it a true one-person system. Even on uneven ground or cramped job sites, the loader performs smoothly and predictably. With a tipping angle of up to 52 degrees, it handles everything from waste containers to construction materials with ease. What makes the HH10 stand out isn't just strength, it's efficiency. Small contractors and municipal fleets can replace multiple specialized vehicles with one adaptable platform. Pricing varies based on configuration and installation, but compared to manual loading systems or dedicated transport rigs, the HH6 is widely seen as a smart productivity investment that pays for itself in flexibility alone. 4. Palfinger ST14. Skip loader urban work environments demand precision, speed, and reliability. And that's exactly where the Palfinger ST14 shines. Designed for 18 to 21 ton GVW chassis, this skip loader can handle containers up to 14 tons, making it ideal for construction, recycling, and waste management operations. Despite its strength, the ST14 remains compact and balanced, weighing roughly 3.25 to 3.31 tons. Operators can load and unload containers ranging from about 3 to 4.5 meters long using either manual controls or intuitive remote systems. The loading motion is smooth, controlled, and confidence-inspiring, even in tight city streets. Optional features like locking systems, tarping solutions, and advanced safety add-ons allow fleets to tailor the unit exactly to their needs. While pricing depends heavily on configuration, many operators see the ST14 as a long-term reliability investment, one that reduces downtime and keeps urban operations moving efficiently. 3. Kodiak Driverless Robo-Trucks. This is where trucking stops evolving and starts transforming. Kodiak's autonomous trucks aren't futuristic concepts or controlled test track experiments anymore. They're out there right now, hauling real freight for paying customers on public highways. No safety driver hovering over the wheel. No staged demos. No carefully edited highlight reels. Just trucks doing the job day after day, under the same unpredictable conditions every human driver faces. At the core of it all is the Kodiak driver system. On the surface, it looks like what you'd expect from a modern autonomous platform. LiDAR, radar, and high-resolution cameras working together to create a full 360-degree understanding of the truck's surroundings. It sees lane markings, vehicles, obstacles, traffic flow, and changing road conditions in real time. But the real breakthrough isn't the sensors themselves, it's what happens when something goes wrong. Kodiak designed the system around redundancy from the ground up. Steering systems are duplicated. Braking systems are duplicated. Power delivery, compute hardware, and control logic all have backups ready to take over instantly. If a component fails, the truck doesn't hesitate or figure it out. Control shifts seamlessly, without panic and without delay. That's something humans simply can't match. And this isn't theoretical resilience. Kodiak has already completed hundreds of autonomous commercial deliveries, including demanding industrial routes hauling frac sand and heavy materials. These are some of the most punishing environments in trucking: long distances, harsh weather, repetitive cycles, and minimal room for error. They're intentionally brutal use cases designed to expose weaknesses fast. And so far, the system has held up. What makes this especially important is consistency. Autonomous trucks don't get tired. They don't rush to make up time. They don't lose focus at hour 10 of a night run. Every lane change, brake application, and following distance is deliberate and repeatable. Over time, that consistency has the potential to reduce accidents caused by fatigue, distraction, or split-second misjudgment, the human factors behind many serious crashes. There's no public price tag for Kodiak's trucks because this isn't something you buy off a dealer lot. It's a fleet-level commitment tailored to specific operations and routes. But the value proposition is already clear. Round-the-clock operation, predictable performance, fewer human factor incidents, and the possibility of major long-term cost savings. Whether autonomous trucking ultimately replaces drivers or reshapes their role into something new is still up for debate. But one thing isn't. Kodiak's trucks aren't the future. They're already rolling. 2. DAF Advanced Emergency Braking System, AEBS. Some inventions don't look impressive until the moment everything goes wrong. DAF's third-generation Advanced Emergency Braking System is exactly that kind of quiet hero. You don't see it working. You don't hear it making a fuss. But it's always on, always scanning the road ahead with a level of focus no human driver can maintain for hours at a time. Using an advanced dual radar setup with up to 16 individual antennas, and on newer models, a camera and radar fusion system, AEBS constantly monitors traffic as far as 250 meters ahead, across a wide 120-degree field of view. That's not just the lane in front of you, it's the lanes beside you, the vehicle that might suddenly cut across, and the obstacle you haven't even noticed yet. When traffic flows normally, AEBS stays in the background. But the instant something changes, a sudden standstill, a fast-closing gap, a car darting in too late, the system wakes up. First, it alerts the driver with clear visual and audible warnings. This isn't about taking control away, it's about buying precious seconds. If the driver reacts in time, the system eases off. If they don't, AEBS steps in and applies the brakes automatically. In best-case scenarios, that intervention can prevent a rear-end collision entirely. In worst-case scenarios, it still does something incredibly important. It scrubs off speed. And in trucking, even reducing impact speed by a few miles per hour can be the difference between a close call and a life-changing accident. What really sets DAF's AEBS apart is how naturally it works with the rest of the truck's safety suite. Paired with adaptive cruise control and forward collision warning, it feels less like an emergency override and more like a digital co-driver, one that never gets tired, distracted, or overconfident. It doesn't fight the driver's inputs or behave unpredictably. It supports the driver, stepping in only when physics and reaction time leave no other option. And because AEBS is often standard equipment on modern DAF trucks, it isn't marketed as a flashy add-on or premium upgrade. It's treated as what it really is: basic protection, a baseline expectation for modern long-haul safety. This is the kind of invention fleets rarely talk about in press releases or brag about on social media. There's no dramatic before and after photo, no viral video, just a moment that never happens. And sometimes, that's the most impressive innovation of all. 1. Kogel Sliding Tarpaulin Systems, Cremaro/Kogel. Flatbeds are versatile, but they've always had one massive weakness: exposure. Rain, dust, wind, debris, everything hits the cargo. That's where advanced sliding tarpaulin systems come in, and Kogel's designs turn a basic flatbed into a weather-sealed, fast-access cargo platform. Using rail-mounted tarpaulins with maintenance-free bearings, these systems open or close from ground level in minutes, sometimes under 2. No climbing, no wrestling with loose covers. Once deployed, the tarp shields everything from palletized goods to steel coils, timber, or machinery. What really sets these systems apart is flexibility. Full side access remains available for forklifts or cranes. The tarps integrate with standard load securing gear. And when fully open, the flatbed behaves exactly like a traditional one, no compromises. Pricing is quote-based and varies by configuration, but operators consistently view these systems as a smart trade-off. A small upfront cost for faster turnaround, reduced cargo damage, and better driver safety. It's one of those inventions that quietly makes every job easier, every single day. From invisible safety systems to fully autonomous rigs, these inventions prove one thing: trucks are no longer just machines that move cargo. They're rolling ecosystems of intelligence, efficiency, and engineering ambition. You like this video? Hit the like button and subscribe to our channel to get similar content.